Hello folks, welcome back to the Play School. My name's Phil, if we've not met before, and I've got another piano tutorial for you. Just quickly before we get onto the track, please remember that we have memberships available for the Play School now, and members get questions. So to be clear, everyone gets questions. You can put them in the comments and I'll try my best to answer them. If you are a member, you get a priority question and I will answer it in a short, so you can have video to accompany what I'm trying to explain. So check it out. Anyway, so today's track is I'm a Believer by the Monkees. It's a great track. It's got a grand total of like 4.5 chords, and it's just great fun to play. So print your music out from the link below and let's get cracking. Now I'm going to deal with the intro exactly in extra jazz. Actually, the intro is just the chorus, kinda. So if you stick with me to the chorus, you'll be able to play the intro more or less anyway. And the detail of like, we will get to in extra jazz, so stick around. Now, so that means we're going to start with the verse. Right, so this song is in the key of G. G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. That last step, always a half step, and that's why in G we need to have F sharp. We've got an F natural chord in this, so we're not exclusively sticking to those notes, but more or less we are. Okay, so where do we start? Well, we're going to start with a G chord, root position, G, skip A, play B, skip C, play D. If we stick within the notes of the scale, that's play one, skip one, play one, skip one, play one, will pretty often give us a chord we can work with. In this case, it is indeed the major chord, and we're going to put that with a G. Okay, second chord from that is a D, so there we go. So there's our D chord. D is D. Again, let's stick within the scale of G, right? D, skip E, play F sharp, skip G, play A. And that gives us a D chord. If we have a listen, does it sound happy? Does it sound sad? It sounds pretty happy, neutral. That makes it a major chord, right? So that's D major. Now we're in the G position here, and we've already got our pinky on a D. So let's keep our pinky on a D, and we're going to expand away with the rest of our hand to a D there. And our third chord is back to G. That's your first line. Second line, for someone else, not for me. There we go. Right, that's your G to D sequence done. Now we're going to do a bit of a C to G sequence. And now this is great. So we've just done expanding away in this direction. Now, to make a C chord, let's find our C using the scale of G. C, skip D, play E, skip F sharp, play G. There we go. C chord, sounds happy, certainly doesn't sound sad. C major, because naturally in the key of G. Now, so we've got C, E, and G. We're here. We've got our thumb on a G, right? So what I want you to do is expand the other way. Keep your thumb in the same place and take our C up to there. Out to get me back to G. Same move. That's the way it seems. Same move again. Disappointment. And now our last chord is going to be a D, so we're just doing that other move again. And that's your verse, right? It really is just two moves. Expand one way and come back. Expand the other way and come back. So let's quickly talk about rhythm. I have this rhythm that I do all the time, which is like, and it works for almost everything. And this might be one of the instances where I potentially wouldn't play that. What I can hear driving this kind of piece along is, and so that's like with your bass line, right? It's quite a common bass line, but this is a fast version. So what I guess I'm doing is, so it's like both, yeah, so if we're counting in traditional like musical beats, for those of you who are familiar with those, 1, 2, and 3, what you can do, if you're staying on the same chord, we don't have to do the both, right? Both, right, left, right, left, right, both, right, left, right, left, right, right, okay? That both on the downbeat on beat 1 is very much there to mark the changes. And if we're sticking in the same, it's got more flow if we don't, and we just have that bass line marked to 1. Try that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then from there, just start to be more relaxed with it. As long as your beat remains strong, you're not going to go far wrong, okay? And the other thing we need to know about this intro, the verse is... And that is where we have to stop. On the last D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and just big, both hands on the 1 to lead us into that hook going into the chorus. So, whole verse, okay. And there we are into the chorus already. Okay, so our chorus is broadly a G to C move like we were doing before, but we have this, which, like I said, there's your intro, right? So what we're going to learn now, if you take it an octave higher, I think it's where it happens on the record, but in order to kind of combine it into a riff plus accompaniment part, we're going to do it down here. But these are the notes of that introduction riff, right? So, G7. We know where our G chord is, G, B, D. In this instance, we want a full G7 chord in root position. So we're going to go G, B, D. We are going to octave that G. Right. Now, for reasons we won't go into, we don't use the actual 7th note of the scale, which we know is F sharp. For a 7 chord, we are looking for what is known as a flat 7 or a 7. That is one note, half a step flatter, right? Lower in pitch. And the easy way to find that without bothering about counting scales if you don't want to, is we take the root note and we drop it by 2 half steps. And there is your G7 full root position chord. And then from there, we're going to come back. We're kind of working our way back to our regular G chord with no 7, and we're going through the C chord that we learned a second ago, right? Then I saw her face. So from there, we're going to go G, B, D, F, and then we're going to get into that expanded away position, and then we're going to close that back up to our root pitch. And there are 4 chords in this little cycle, and the last one is another C. Yeah, we've got G, 7, C, G, C, G, 7, C, G, C. And that really is like the majority of the chorus. Then I saw her face. And I've gone back to quarter notes, crotchets, 1 beat per strike with my right hand, because that's what that does. And so we're just trying to kind of, allude to the fact we know that's there, right? And we stay here until I'm in love. Back up to C. Back down to G, I'm a believer. Now, we're going to move out of the key signature. This is where we're going to play our F chord, and we're going to take that again. I feel like I should never have said this. I once said that moving root position chords down pattern like that sounds clunky and we should try not to do it. However, I find myself saying more and more that that is what this piece is looking for, right? I'm a believer, I couldn't leave if I... So that's what we're going to do, right? We're going to ignore me. G, B, D, drop everything down. So we can't work within the key signature this time because F is not in the key signature. F sharp is, like we discussed earlier. So all we're going to do is we're going to take everything 2 half steps down. Right, and as luck would have it, in this particular instance, that just means shifting 1 white note to the left. Now, our last chord is D7. So first of all, let's remember where D was. We played it here. Okay? And actually, that means, despite the fact F and D are largely unrelated chords, they do share an A. Yeah, so we're going to keep our middle note as an A. Could be middle finger. Could be, for me, it's 1, 2, 3, but you do whatever feels comfortable. Now, to make this into a D7, well, we can still do the same trick. Our root note is at the top, that's the D. We're going to drop that 2 half steps. Now, we're playing the D with our left hand, so we don't technically need that D. However, another thing I say often is when your root note is at the top, I think it's better to keep it because this is a bit of a weird sounding position. So we're going to have all 4 notes of our D7 chord, right, which gives us this progression. I couldn't leave her if I tried. And this is where we learn that F and D7 actually share 2 notes, A and C. So F, we're going to add the D and shift our thumb to F sharp. And that is the end of the chorus. Let's try the whole thing. I saw her face. Via that. Right, that's it. That's all you need to know. Structurally, we've got an intro, which we're going to come on to in a minute. Verse 1, then a chorus. Verse 2, then a chorus. Then verse 3 is split into 2 sections. The first half, which is in... is the same as the first half of the verse, and that is instrumental in the recording. And then the vocals come back in when we get to our C to G section, etc., etc. And so verse 3, whilst it's dealt with slightly differently, it's exactly the same as verse 1 and 2, including in that it goes into a chorus. And then I saw her face. Into your outro, and your outro is just going to play the first 3 chords, well, the main kind of chorus riff, over and over again until your singer runs out of ideas. On the record, it fades out. We cannot do that on the piano, so you've got to be creative. You could play I'm a believer, I'm a believer, and finish on that G chord. I would play that for a bit. What would I do? I'm a believer, I won't leave her if I try. Yeah, that's probably what I would do. It's a bit more interesting, but it's completely up to you. Right, so your extra jazz, 1 simple bit, but we can drop it in a lot of places, or 1.5 simple bits. Right, so this G7, C, G is what opens the piece. Just like that, right? Well, actually, at the beginning, I think we're going to miss out the B, which purists will point out makes it not really a G7 chord because there's no B. However, we can think about that as our shape, right? And you're going to go, it's classic organ move, right? G7, C, and then G. Okay, and the other half is this little guitar, which I'm not going to lie, is a lot easier to do on the guitar than it is on the piano. It's very convenient, and it's a C, D, and an F. I believe the guitar part goes, and then starts into the verse. I think that's messy on the piano. That's probably what I would do. So just like that one more time. Okay, and that's where I would do that. Now, you are free to do this. Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Play the chorus up there, and I believe at the end we're going to get that same riff. I mean, believer if I tried. Yeah, that is there. Clashes a little bit with the F sharp, but it's there to put in should you wish. So have a go with those things. Try and slide them in. If you have questions, pop them in the comments below. Suggestions too. I will see you in the next video.